very much, Mike. Well, it was December of 2019 when a never-before-seen virus in China was taking down citizens and fast. The epicenter of the outbreak, Hubei province, more specifically Wuhan, its capital city.
One American from our area was stuck in China during the intense lockdowns they have there. He stayed for months, unable to get back here to the States. Still in touch with family and friends in China, WGN's Julian Unruh has his perspective on Wuhan 1 year later.
Kurt Mittenbuehler was in China when the coronavirus first erupted. He stayed there until it was essentially over, and then many months that followed. Well, today, back in Evanston at last, he shares with us what Wuhan is like a year after the virus changed all of our lives.
They shut down. It was nothing. They opened up and it's exploded. I mean, it's busy. I would say they're back to business.
Kurt Mittenbuehler is from Evanston, but spent an unforgettable chapter of his life in China during the unimaginable pandemic. He was with his Chinese wife and her extended family, once vacationing, now isolating through the worst of it all. Mittenbuehler has the unique perspective of having watched the pandemic play out up close in China and then here in the United States. One of the major differences, he says, everyone in China cooperated with the government when they were sent home for 3 months. They did as they were told, government's orders.
Nobody in China denied anything. There is a disease, we must be careful, and we means everybody.
China did it with a total shutdown. Look at the streets of Wuhan last February, a ghost town. No one allowed outside their homes unless it was to flush or patrol the streets. Parks were deserted, shopping destinations boarded up, bridges and roadways abandoned. Mittenbuehler said the Chinese government didn't mess around, and the key to its success, according to Kurt, masks, contact tracing that involved color-coded QR codes saying you were clean with green, ranked as yellow, or red, meaning you have the virus, and testing, testing, testing.
Key factor in all that is everybody cooperates. I was part of the 10 million person testing in Wuhan. Everybody was excited to go get tested. Within 36 hours of having been tested, I already had the information in my QR code, and we were back in business. They tested 10 million people.
He said by the end of March, only 3 months after the lockdown that shut things down and no vaccination yet, Wuhan opened back up, much like a bear after a long hibernation. Scooters were buzzing on the roads again. Restaurants were back open. The Chinese were filling the highways and walking the streets once more. Kurt owns 2 apartments in Wuhan and knows the city well. He only came back to the U.S. in September to vote in the November election and to tend to some business here. But while in Wuhan over the summer, he watched scooter, bike rentals, and car sales soar. Public transportation is back, but it's still not preferred by locals yet, he says. The Yangtze River Bridge, during the lockdown last spring, an open road. By summer,
it was just packed. I mean, huge crowd. I mean, even when I was there, July, we'd go down to that bridge because it's like a street fair every day. Packed.
Especially on weekends.
And when I say packed, I mean there's ballroom dancing, there's rollerbladers, skateboarders, people playing with these Chinese top toys, guys playing music, people shuffle dancing. Those squares are packed. A lot of people wearing masks, you know, no gloves, no hand sanitizers, just lots of masks. There was no such thing as a super spreader event. Zero. It just didn't happen because everybody was cooperating. It was over by really mid-March.
He said Wuhan is not back to normal when it comes to traffic on the roads, but China could use the break. Another sign things are getting back to normal? Just look up.
I've had a half dozen friends telling me that, yeah, we can tell we're back in business because the air pollution is back.
Restaurants, corporations, factories, all back to work. Even small businesses survived. Their fears 1 year ago replaced with confidence today.
Everybody's back in action on some level.
According to the WHO, China has disclosed over 95,000 cases of COVID-19 since December of 2019 and less than 5,000 deaths. Compare that to the numbers in the U.S. Cases hover near 17 million,
with over 300,000 deaths to date. While the United States celebrates its first vaccinations just this week, Americans are bracing for a long winter ahead, where the numbers are only expected to go up. Julie Unruh, WGN News.
Interesting.